global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, good people. Welcome back to our channel. We're so excited to have you again. So much to say about AhoadaEast local government area in Rivers State. The sole administrator there opted out yesterday. There was news making the rounds. If you check our video, you're going to see it that he had resigned. And that resignation, why many people valued it, was the fact that his signature was on it. But interestingly, he has decided to break silence today by coming out to speak against it. You'll be shocked what his position is, though you're going to hear something different from the security chief. But first of all, let's look at in detail what he had to tell Nigerians today about that resignation that was making the rounds on the social media. According to the news, the sole administrator of AhoadaEast local government area in Rivers State, Goodluck Iheanacho, has denied claims of his resignation, insisting he remains in office despite reports to the contrary. Iheanacho made the clarification in a radio interview today, Saturday, 21st of June 2025. He refuted a resignation letter circulating on social media and claimed that he was a victim of an orchestrated attack that led to the emergence of the document. According to him, he says, "I did not resign from my appointment as the sole administrator of AhoadaEast. I was attacked in my office and the letter they brought was not signed by me. I knew nothing about the letter." The letter in question, dated June 20, 2025, was addressed to the government house in Port Harcourt and claimed that Iheanacho was stepping down to return to the private sector. It also conveyed appreciation to the Rivers State government and the people of AhoadaEast for the opportunity to serve. But Iheanacho maintained that the letter was falsified, blaming hoodlums who, according to him, invaded his office and took personal items, including sensitive documents. According to him, he says, "I want to tell members of the public that I did not resign as the sole administrator of AhoadaEast, and any information aid is null and void. I am still the sole administrator of AhoadaEast." Contrary to his account, the council chief security officer Hector Akita insisted that Iheanacho's resignation was real and the result of public pressure from aggrieved youth within the community. According to him, he says that's Iheanacho, was not attacked by thugs. Let's tell Nigerians the truth. Those were AhoadaEast youth who came in their masses to tell him, "Please, our brother, you are siphoning money. Just 2 months in office. You have decided not to take care of our environment." Eke Akita said in a separate radio appearance. He further added that they said he should tell them why the local government is dirty. No staff comes to work, and he stays in Port Harcourt to administer his administration. So the youths were angry and they blocked him. So with that pressure, he said he doesn't want to do it again. Iheanacho was appointed by the sole administrator of Rivers State, Vice Admiral Iboite Ibas, retired, who appointed administrators across all 23 local government areas following the expiration of the previous council tenure. Wow, this is interesting, I must say. And I love the fact that it's now your word against mine. The chief security officer, whom I believe is stationed in AhoadaEast, has given his own side of the gist. Well, Iheanacho says, who is the sole administrator? He's telling Nigerians, "I did not resign. No, what you guys see out there, it was falsified," and all of that. The big question is, why is this happening? And I first of all, I just want to thank the AhoadaEast youth for standing up to the responsibility of holding the sole administrator accountable for performance, holding him accountable, because that is the challenge we're having from the local government level to the state level and also to the federal level. No time for performance review on the part of the people. Ordinarily, in a Senate claim, I feel that the ideal thing to do when it comes to elected position, or you have been given any position in government, being that you are the employee of the people, at one time or the other, you step out and tell the people what you have been able to do. I've been seeing a lot of things posted on social media, especially on the issue of the cleanliness of Rivers State, it has deteriorated a great deal. I don't know what is going on, but I think the sole administrator really needs to wake up and do the needful, because as much as you are the sole administrator, which in quote we already know that it is an illegal position, it's not recognized by the constitution. But be that as it may, for some reasons, Nigerians have allowed you to occupy that position. Why not prove yourself by making sure that you up the standard? You know, you let the people who brought you in to realize or to come to terms with the reality that I am doing my job. A situation whereby the whole place is littered with all manner of debts. Hold the sole administrators accountable. I think that's exactly what the youths did. They had to step out and hold him accountable. And I mean, this whole issue of I've not resigned, I've resigned, and all of that, I don't know how it's going to be handled. But I think that AhoadaEast a sole administrator is quite a smart dude. Smart dude in the sense that somehow his brain has entered factory reset. That's what I'm perceiving. His brain has entered factory reset. So being that maybe he has been talked to by one or two people, and possibly people who recommended him for that position, he had decided to, cancel that particular document and said, it's not me, and all of that. I don't know if it has gotten to the sole administrator yet, because if it has not gotten to the sole administrator of Rivers State, he can cancel it and it will be of no effect, But then the chief security officer has made a strong statement, which is something to look into, because if you have been put under intense pressure and you resign, then why don't you leave, so that the people can be so sure that another person will be appointed to continue with, the leading of Rivers State. I mean, the issue of corruption has become too glaring that if Nigerians don't wake up and fight it the way those youths are doing, it will not stop. If you have been given the responsibility to act as a sole administrator for AhoadaEast and you are staying in Port Harcourt, according to the security chief, I mean, it's something to talk about. These are some of the key meetings that the sole administrator should have with his own people. Gather them together, let them know that if you're charged with the responsibility of, responsibility of administering everything about a local government, you're supposed to stay in that local government so that you have enough infos about what is happening. I mean, if you don't stay there, what's the essence? What's the essence of bringing you in? Because whether we like it or yes, local grassroots politics revolves around you being with the people. How would you know the situation of things in the place? The security aspect of it, the well-being of the people, the environment, how it looks like. How would you have the opportunity of interacting with the people across board? These are some of the things that are very pertinent. But unfortunately, for some reason best known to some of our leaders, they don't even take into consideration all of that. They just feel that ruling just means, talking about money. You're having meetings that are very insensitive, meetings that does not touch the lives of the people and all of that. And let's wait to see, because I believe that by Monday, official information, possibly from the sole administrator, would emerge about the resignation of, that sole administrator of AhoadaEast. I don't know what will happen, but however, let's wait and see what's going to be the case like that. So we're going to leave it there.